And welcome back to another edition of Pop It. I'm back here with Brendan and Grant. The three of us have been making headlines. To quote one YouTube comment, wow, three queers, drama alert, or something like that. And I was like, the T was spoken. I really couldn't, I didn't know what to say to that. I was like, okay. We're back with another 5 topics, and we're going to get right into it. Topic number 1, Matt Healy of the 1975 kisses another fan on stage. This is like the third fan in like the last week. Is this okay? He did get consent, but I don't know. What do you think about when you're at the concert and the rock star grabs people and makes out with them in the audience? What do you think? Brendan, we'll start with you. 30 seconds.
Well, I really didn't know much about the band 1975. I don't know too many of their songs, but I think that it was premeditated. And I know that Matt Healy has to be spayed. That man, that man is kind of like a wild dude. But I think it was attractive, and I think that he may have asked for like consent beforehand. But I mean, he's got to watch out with everything that's going on around. But I mean, you do you, I guess.
That's your time. Grant, what do you think about this whole making out situation with the fans? You go.
I feel like it's okay to an extent because I feel like sometimes people could perceive it as like famous people leveraging their like fame, their like notoriety and stuff to like kiss people. But if like they had consent and it wasn't like obviously like forced or anything, like girl, we kiss people drunk at the bar. Chill.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, hot take, but I've never been to a concert where the concert person, the rock star, has made out with an ugly person. It's always hot people. Like, it's like they scan the front row and they're like, no, 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 no. Yeah, I'll make out with you for everybody. Like, what happens if I go to a concert, Matt Healy? Is Matt Healy gonna make out with me? Probably not. And I'm fine with that because I'm beautiful and confident in my own way. But still, it's like if you're, for the 1975, you got to be above a 7. So it was a little playing numbers there. I don't know if it worked or not. But speaking
Nope.
of some more scandal, a Bambi horror movie is in the works. So we all know the Disney deer. It's coming from the company that brought you Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. They say that prepare for Bambi to have rabies. Does this intrigue you? What do we think about this whole? We'll go back to Brendan.
So I'm not a big fan of Disney movies. I haven't even seen The Lion King. I haven't seen Bambi either, but I think this would be a really popular take because I know that they came out with that they're trying to make like kids movies into like horror films. I know that they did something with Willy Wonka that I have not yet seen. Maybe it hasn't even come out yet, but I think it's going to be a pretty interesting take, and that's actually a movie that I would see for sure.
Yeah, I think the horror version of Willy Wonka is that Willy Wonka's a pedophile and touches all the kids with the golden tickets.
Perfect.
That sounds like the horror version right there.
Yikes.
Going over to Grant, Bambi on rabies. Are you ready, prepared, excited for a horror Bambi movie?
Oh my God, it's like my dream. I feel like, okay, so as a kid, we watched Bambi, right? Now that we're all grown up, it's like, oh my God, now it's horror time. Perfect. And I think that it's so easy to like make that movie scary and like just make Bambi have some rabies shit and ravish the villages or whatever that, the little thing does. And I'm excited. I think we should all go watch it together.
Yes, absolutely. I gotta say, the original Bambi is a perfect horror film for kids. The mom is dead, the woods are on fire, distant father. I know of us, we've all experienced that last one, and that's horrible. Just kidding, ish, not really. But no, the point is, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that original movie is already kind of effed up. It really, I don't know. They could add the blood and guts and rabies, but I don't know. I think the original, it's still pretty scary. So we all remember that story. Remember the guy who went viral back in 2016 because some random lady texted her like, "Come to Thanksgiving," and then he's like, "Who are you? Send me a picture." "Oh, you're not my grandma." And then for the last 7 years, they've been having Thanksgiving together. Well, apparently this year, 7 years, they are now rolling out of business. So instead of having just Thanksgiving together every year, they are now the owners of a black alkaline water company. Does this feel like a little bit of a cash cow? Let's go over back to Grant first on this story. What do you think of this whole story?
You know what? I feel like whether it's a cash grab or whatever, I think if they offer reasonably decent products, for a price, then like, period. Wait, what kind of water is it again?
Black alkaline water?
Is it like black?
I guess it's black and it has alkaline. I wouldn't if you gave me like 3 cups of dark liquid and said which one's the black alkaline water. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try.
That's crazy. No, I think that's cool. Like, and that's a cool story too. So I mean, they definitely see the monetize. You know, they can monetize on that story. So period.
Yeah, going over Brendan, who's done a lot of things for $1. What do you think about this whole business scheme?
I think that it's actually kind of a sweet story, kind of like a Hallmark movie, like a Hallmark Christmas movie, where it's like, hey, like come over for Thanksgiving. Oh, like I don't or Christmas, I don't know who you are, and they like not fall in love, but they become like best friends. So I think it's kind of like a very sweet and touching thing. But I mean, I'm happy for them. I mean, I remember when it first happened when it was in the news, and I can't believe it's been 7 years already. But go them.
Here,
I
okay,
mean, you are 30, but
here, okay, let me say this. I'm all about making money, honey. We are in a capitalist society. We got to grind, make that company, right? But you had 7 years to think of a business plan, and you came up with black alkaline water. I mean, like, listen, it'd be one thing if, like, hey, we just met and we were thinking black alkaline water. That was like the first draft. But 7 years, you had time to get together a great business plan. You could have faxed over some logos. You could have learned Photoshop in one of those 7 years to make a logo. I just feel like, I don't know, if I had 7 years to work with you guys on a business, we would have such a good business plan instead of just black alkaline water. That's all. Listen, it could be the best black alkaline water, but 7 years, that's what they came up with. I don't know. Call me judgy. Speaking of judgy, Disney has finally put out a movie that has a lead LGBTQ character whose queer storyline can, quote, not be edited out. It's called Strange World. It's in theaters now. Are we excited or are we exhausted? Let's go to Brendan first.
I mean, I'm surprised that they're saying that this is the first LGBT character, because I can go back to a lot of movies that I've seen at like for Disney, like I don't know, kind of a shocker, but I mean, good for them. We're moving in the right way, in the right direction, and let's see how this ends up. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of people that aren't happy about it, but it's 2023, so 2022, so get over it.
I think Grant went to put the casserole in the oven. Oh, there you are. Look at you being all domestic housewifey. Who wants a turkey? Let me get a martini for my man when he comes home. Speaking of I don't know, I like how I do these transitions, like speaking of like no. Okay. Grant, Disney, finally an LGBT storyline that can't be edited out of the movie. What do we think of this?
I mean, we had Woody who was queer, I thought, but or is that Disney?
Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh's gay?
No, Woody from Toy Story.
Wait, Woody's gay?
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god. I was like, did I miss that last movie?
Okay, Brendan, be quiet. Nobody asked you. So I'm excited. I feel like, it's moving in the right direction. And also like now it's just that they're labeling as that. They've always been in the movies and stuff like that, sort of. But now it's just like there's like a story, like the, straight hetero, storylines.
That's your time. Here's my thing. Every time I turn around, it's first Disney movie to have a gay person who eats food. First Disney movie to have a gay person say "Yas, Queen." First Disney movie where they go to the gay bar and there's a glory hole. It's like, I mean, there's just so many benchmarks of LGBT people at Disney. And like, listen, I think it's great that they finally have committed to a whole storyline that can't be edited. Remember like the whole Buzz Lightyear? There was like a lesbian kiss for like 0.5 seconds. And people were like, no. I mean, you would have thought like the devil himself was like eating someone's butt on screen for that movie. And I don't know. It's just kind of exhausting. I'm glad, but like, can we stop with the Disney has a LGBT? No, we need to put the pause on that. All right. Final totals. Brendan with 21, Grant with 21. It's a tie. Oh, you guys had some really good answers. It was hard to pick, and that's why we ended up with a tie. So usually with the winner says something. So I don't know if both of you want to say something, or maybe no one says anything. I don't know.
Ladies first.
I was gonna say that for you, but whatever. I'm just really excited to be here. You know what that's from? I'm
What?
so just happy to even be here.
Oh, what is that from?
We're so illustrated.
Who?
Who?
Illustrated that I'm just so happy to even be here.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what you said.
Oh my god, Brendan, I'm literally gonna punch you. I'm so happy to even be here.
Oh, Sports Illustrated.
Broke?
Oh, no, because yeah, I did.
Oh God.
Anyways,
Oh God. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's a perfect way to end the episode. It's so good seeing you both. As always, it's so good hearing your jokes and seeing your smiles. And we'll be back next week for another edition of Pop It. Just a reminder, you can get these at Starvolt Studios, YouTube, Insta, Facebook, TikTok. We put the clips up. We put little things up, whatever. And we'll see you on the flip side. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.